All right, the next video is going to be rather very shocking and surprising for you. Okay, I didn't think it was going to take 50 minutes. The gist of it is, my client went out for a date with a female, very nice girl, very decent, good upbringing, good everything, good education, everything nice, very, very nice girl. But on the first date itself, she gave him the everything. Graphic details are later. She gave him everything on the first date. On top of that, she has also told him, I understand that you want an open relationship. I'll give you an open relationship. I'll not be dating other guys, but you can date any woman you like. Plus, she is like a good friend to him. Plus, she's ready to cook for him, take care of him, be his friend, everything nice. And when he asked me about her, I told her, she is a massive red flag. I want you to break off as soon as you can and gradually, and keep her away from your life forever. Why did I tell him this? My friend is not a virgin. This female is kinda more or less. So why did I suggest this? In this video, I'm going to give you the reasons. I want you to watch it. Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, you tell me. Remember, this is going to be a long video. So take your bucket of popcorn, give me your logical brain, and let's see what you have to say. Let's start.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, 10th October 2023. Time right now is sharp 7 o'clock. Okay. For those of you who follow my channel, know that I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people enhance their brand, and the bottom line is to earn more money, whether you're an employee or whether you're an employer, whether you're running a business or whether you are working under someone, whether you're online or offline. Okay, so that's my job. And primarily, my clients are people for the UAE, Middle East market. Most of them are Indians, majority. Okay, that's my target market. So when I get a client or when I work with a client, people get surprised that I focus on every area and aspect of their life. In fact, when I have a client call, I not only ask them, where you're working, what you're doing, what is your qualification, how much are you getting now, what do you want to earn. I surprise them by asking them about their mother, father, brother, sister, girlfriend's wife, relationship. And they're like, what has this got to do with the personal brand? I said, this has everything got to do with your personal brand. Like, I'll give you an example, okay? I'll give you an example. Let's assume you are a very famous person, but then a scandal about you and your wife breaks out, okay? That you're not having a proper marriage and she's suing you in court and you're suing her in court. Does that enhance your brand or does that decrease the value? Let's say you're a successful brand, but then you have problems with females. She takes you to court and she sues you, or she's fighting with you on the streets. Does that enhance your brand or decrease it? And you as a human being, if you are focused on your work and then you constantly have interruptions with the male or female trying to fight with you and interrupt you at your work, and does it enhance or decrease? So always remember, it's like a circle. You know, when I used to go for coaching during my younger days, when I wanted to be a coach, they said it's like a wheel. You know, it's like a wheel with you put a dot in the center with many spokes, like a bicycle wheel, and each area is like a pie chart. You know, so it has personal, professional, health, finance, different areas. So if one area is 90%, one area is 20%, you'll have a wheel that is not circular. The goal is to have a balance as far as possible, which is not possible, but anyway, try to attain a balance. Like, for example, let's say you're a personal brand, but you're very sick. You have to go to the hospital. You're not able to breathe properly. You don't have stamina, like Joe Biden. Does it enhance his brand or decrease it? Donald Trump, because he looks like robust, even though he's fat, it enhances his brand. So always remember, all these areas impact you. Now, since I made you understand the bit of introduction, I have these clients who, come to me for personal branding advice. Okay. Some are short term, some are long term. I try to give them the maximum benefit in every area. If they are short term, I have to do it fast. Short term means they just want to target a job or an interview or enhance their profile, and they pay me a small package. It might be for a 1 month. And then there are those who, for a couple of months or years, they're my client. So with them, I can take my time and work really solid. So it is one of my long-term clients who I've been working on. Okay, this is his story. Now, what happened was, ever since he took my coaching, all his relationships have changed. Okay, his relationship with his mother, father, with his relatives, with his brother, sister, with his childhood friends. Childhood friends, he broke off with all of them. Relatives, he doesn't have time for any of them. Mother, father, he keeps them at a distance. Because the reason is they were pulling him and dragging him in all directions to do come for this religious festival, come meet this uncle, come meet that auntie, come meet this, there's a birth in the family. Oh, you have to spend time with this guy. These are childhood school friends. So he was not able to allocate time for his education, self-development, and self-growth. So I told him, value yourself first, respect yourself first. But then it came to his relationships, girlfriend. And over here, his existing girlfriend that he had, she was very demanding. She wanted him to spend after office hours. Let's go for a movie. Let's go for eating out. Let's go meet our common friends. And as the coaching progressed, what I made him realize was, let's say 8 to 12 hours you spend in the office, instead of spending the time after office either going to the gym, keeping fit, or studying or going for a course, that time was going with your girlfriend or, serious relationship, okay? Serious. They've been for many years, into keeping her happy. And when he tried to reason out with her and say that I'm taking over a new leaf, she didn't like it very much. Obviously, she didn't like me. And, she gave him an ultimatum. Either you go with Loy or you stay with me. And, he decided to stay with me and say bye-bye to her. I'm giving you a little bit of a background. So I broke off that relationship. It was a little ugly. Okay. She didn't agree to break up very easily. But finally, he has explained to her peace. Now she has found another guy. So they're happy. Okay, fine. So now this guy has been single ever since, and he has been focusing on his career, and things have been improving, and he has got a better job. He has got a much better job. He got, I think, how much? 2.5 times the salary. Good position, good company. It was not easy. It took, how long did it take? It took 1.5 years of hard work, focus, interviews, rejections. We worked very hard. So now, after he has got this new job, and he was without a girlfriend for almost 1.5 years, just meeting random girls here and there. So now he's back on the dating scene. He's back on the dating scene, ready to welcome girlfriends. And obviously, he's looking for someone, kind of steady. He wants someone who's steady. Now, what happened was he went out with this girl. He went out with this girl. He's going out with various girls. And every time he goes, every time he goes out with the girl, he consults me. He's like, "This is a girl. This is a profile. This is how she looks. How do you evaluate?" And most of my predictions are at point because I'm very good at reading faces. I'm very good at picking up clues. Okay, old man, experience. So there are sometimes he chooses girls which are way beyond his pay grade. Sometimes he chooses girls who are way too successful. Sometimes he chooses girls who are big, massive red flags. And sometimes he's just confused whether this girl is good or bad. So there was this particular girl whom he chose, and nice girl, mind you, very nice, hardworking. I can't give you details where she works, but she's a very nice girl from one of those, India, Pakistan, Asian countries. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, whatever, Asian countries, educated. Okay. Not perfect, but really nice. A very good looking girl, very nice, humble girl, everything. So he took her out for a cup of coffee and obviously they parked their car below the shopping mall. When he went down to the car, this shopping mall particularly had these lighting systems that when there's no movement, the lights will go off and it becomes dark. So he was sitting with this girl in his car, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, one thing led to another. They were, getting physically frisky. And she then proceeded to give him a nice blowjob. And, she finished it very well. She made sure that it was a perfectly done job. She didn't spit it out, swallow. Okay. So, perfect sex and everything. And after they finish, everything ready, they decided, okay, time to go. Time to go, and they were still talking. She was holding his hand, and she was saying that you're different, you're nice, showering him with all compliments. And he made it very clear that, listen, I've told him this. You have to communicate that you're not going to get married. You're not thinking about marriage. You're not thinking of a steady relationship. You're just taking one step at a time. And for everything, she was saying, yes, 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 I totally understand. I don't want marriage. I don't want this thing. I just want you to be happy. Everything you. She was actually championing him. And he was very happy. Oh, she's championing me and she wants me to be happy. And subsequently, after they finished, she sent him a thank you note. And, next day there was work. He went to work and he was doing his work and all that. And he just told her, please don't disturb me when I'm at work. Send me a message only in the evening. And she actually listened to him. She sent him messages only in the evening. And next thing you know, when they met again she was very, keeping him happy. She was, not forcing him to buy anything, not forcing him to shop anything. And he started to develop a liking for her. And next thing you know, he even told her, see, listen, I want you to know that I'm not only with you. I date other girls. I'm with her. She told him, I want you to be free. I want you to enjoy your life. You're a young man. You have to enjoy. Not that she was old. She's saying, I want you to enjoy. You can go date how many girls you want. I want you to be perfectly happy. And he was like, what? This girl is like, wow, this girl is perfect. Just imagine a girl telling you, I'm so flexible with you. You can do whatever you like. I'll never put any demands on you. I want you to be happy. And he started to like her more. Okay. Then finally, one day, she told him that I have a couple of days off. And, he's staying alone. This guy's staying alone. And she told him, I would like to come and stay with you. Okay. And he said, he was like, why? No, we can spend time together. We can be private, instead of renting out a hotel. Okay. We can be at your place. I'll cook for you. I'll keep the house proper. I don't want anything. You can go out and meet your girls and whatever. I just want to be with you. Okay, I just want to be with you. He was very happy, but at the same time, he was very confused. He was like, man, this girl just wants to keep me happy and wants to prepare, like, keep me ready for office and take care of me and cook for me. And she knows what I like and special dishes, and everything was perfect. And then, obviously, he had to call the Yoda, that is me, the coach, the sensei. And he wanted my advice. It was like, sir, I'm just confused. I don't know what to do. I want your advice. Should I go ahead? Like, he didn't contact me with a blowjob. He didn't contact me with all these things. He just told me I'm going out with this. I was like, okay, go out. But when it becomes serious of a girl coming to his house, that time he had to take my advice and had to have a session. So he gave me the gist of everything from the day he met till here. And then he asked me, sir, should I go ahead? Should I invite her to my place? Because he knows this is a very important decision. And immediately I told him no. I told him, don't bring her to your place at all. And obviously he'll ask me why. And then I told him, after I told him, don't bring it to your place, I said, because there are red flags all over the place. This is a very dangerous relationship. And he was absolutely shocked. He was like, why, sir? Why are you saying this is a dangerous relationship? Okay. Now, I don't know if you could guess, but you can pause the video and take a guess. Seriously, pause the video, think for a few minutes. The girl is not putting any demands. The girl doesn't want anything. The girl is very flexible. The girl is saying, have your fun, whatever. Yet, I'm telling him that this is a dangerous girl. Why? Okay, you can pause the video and think. Thought? Okay, let me sip first. See, now the relationship guru is going to give red flags. Okay, this is what I told him. Okay, this is exactly what I told him. I said, my dear, whatever his name is. See, for a man, when he has sex because he's horny, he has needs, he just wants to have fun. But for a girl, when she has sex, it's a very special thing. For a girl, she gives sex for bonding. See, like, have you ever seen a mother breastfeeding her child? There is so much of bonding going on when a mother has a child, sucking on her breast. That chemical, no, they say oxytocin, there's bonding taking place. My baby, my love, my sweetheart, the bodies are close. And even when a female has sex with a man, that gets released. So when a woman has sex with a man, there is bonding. She wants to hold him. She wants to hug him. She wants to feel safe with him. Okay? Women want that. But for a man, when he has sex, after he has sex, okay. Just leave me alone. I'm tired. Men generally don't hug and bond. And that's why even when a man, a husband, a wife, and a kid is sleeping, the man most preferably, unless he really loves the woman, he doesn't mind the woman sleeping on his chest. But otherwise, the man prefers, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm too hot. I'm too uncomfortable. Okay? A woman, on the other hand, she wants that closeness. She wants that bonding. Even though I've been a playboy, I told you this. So many of the girls that in my past, not now, when after they would finish sex, I would just want to be left alone. I want to sleep. These girls would actually hug my hand. Some would actually, you might find this shocking. Some would actually put their nose on my armpit. Seriously, armpit, not stinky. I was always clean, by the way, FYI. Very, very, very clean. Okay. I used to buy expensive bubble baths and body creams, after body creams. during sex cream, after sex cream. I would even shower after sex. I was like that. I was very paranoid about all these things. Okay. So they would still, sometimes the girls would tell me, no, no, don't shower after sex. I just want to hug you. I want to take the smell. It's pheromones. It's the hormones. Okay. Some would even put their nose under my armpit and just be very happy. This might actually shock you. I just hope you're not listening to this with children. Or some would even go right down there and hug that and sleep. And I used to wonder, what the hell is going on? What is this? Seriously, I used to wonder, like, I wouldn't want to do that. Me, I wouldn't want to, but these females loved it. Maybe because I don't know, I would like to assume that it's a male thing. If you keep yourself clean and you shower yourself and you really take care of yourself and you eat healthy and eat smart and you have a lot of testosterone, women like that. Okay, so females used to love that. Majority of females loved hugging me. I only remember hugging or wanting to hug just 1 or 2 females out of the 300 plus females I've had in my life. Okay. So females love to hold, hug, and bond. That's why you'll always see when girls go to play with their friends, they will hug each other, girl and girlfriends. They will sit on their lap, but you'll never see a boy and boy hug each other and sit on each other's lap. No, in school you'll never see that. Girls will do that with girls, but boys will not do that with boys. Boys, unless they are gay. Okay. So I told him that's number 1. Okay. The biological get-up that a female loves to hold and hug and bond with those oxytocin chemicals. Men, different. That's number 1. Second one is, for a man, the most precious resource that he has is his time, his money, his power. Okay? Like, he'll protect her, he'll earn money, he'll give her stuff. But for a girl, the most precious resource is not her money, her earning capacity. It is her sex. It is her sexual organs. It is her body. It is her love. That is the most precious thing that she has. And why do you think in, ancient cultures or Asian cultures or Indian culture, the virginity is so valued, the virginity is so important? Like, have you ever heard in ancient cultures, men should be virgins. Men should be virgins and have no contact with any girl. They should be pure for the female. Like, when you see epic war movies like Troy and all the conquest and all, do they show a man who's a virgin and not touching any other female like Orlando Bloom? Or do you see like Troy, Brad Pitt sleeping with 4 females, and when he wakes up, he has 6, 7 females, and the king he's smooching here, he's smooching there, he has all these girls around him, and he's a man, he's like this with full testosterone, and there are Arnold Schwarzenegger, he has women massaging him here, and when he's sitting on his throne, he has one girl here, one girl here, one girl here, because that is how men are and were and should always have been. Men protect women. Men are the alpha, they are the ones who provide. They are the ones who hunt wild animals. They're the ones who do dangerous things. Even during a war, for example, tell me if I'm wrong, 1,000 men and 1,000 women who are their wives, who will go to fight the war? 1,000 men or 1,000 women? It's a 1,000 men. You'll say, because men are strong. Yes. Not only that, let's assume if the men and women had equal strength, but who gets pregnant? Simple question, who gets pregnant? It's the women who get pregnant. So if the men were to go in war and all the 1,000 men were to die, the women, they would still have their children and their babies where they can give birth, and the village or the population can continue. The procreation can continue. But if you had all the women with their babies go for war and all die, what? The men are going to have sex with each other, and from where the procreation will take place? I'm giving you simple biology. I'm giving you simple facts. You tell me where I'm wrong. Don't cherry pick one part of the... I'm giving you the whole thing. 1,000 men, 1,000 women. Who goes to war? Second one, 1,000 men, 1,000 pregnant women. Okay? who do you prefer going to war and who should remain back to continue? And in Islam, for example, Muslim, one man with 4 women. Why? So if he dies, then there are 4 offsprings. Why don't they have 1 female and 4 men? Come on, man. It's simple common sense, simple common sense. So I told him this. The most precious thing you have is your money, your resource, your time, and the fact that you can provide her. The most valuable thing she has is not money, because you are paying her money, you to take care of her, to take her out and all that. That is like OnlyFans. What happens in OnlyFans? The guy throws money. He throws money. And she'll show this, she'll show that, she'll show everything else. But that is a different thing, because that is stupidity. That is being a simp. Real men don't go to OnlyFans. Frustrated people, frustrated men go to OnlyFans, who don't have any upbringing, don't have any training, don't have any confidence, don't have any proper value systems. They'll go for these OnlyFans because they're not getting anything physical, but they're giving something that to get, you need something. Who the hell is this here? Cash transfer. Okay, cash transfer, very good. I don't mind. I like the cash transfer. Okay, so I told you. Now, same thing about women. The women who are on OnlyFans who will show you their pum and their this and that. What they're doing, they're cheapening themselves. Like once upon a time in a village, a man had to, if he had to choose a girl, he would choose a girl who was like a rare gem, that was not used like a second-hand furniture by everyone. You will say, what about the guy? Isn't he a second-hand furniture? I'll come to that. What would you prefer? A girl who nobody has touched, nobody has seen physically, but she's attractive, or an attractive girl that has been seen by every man? 100 out of 100 times, I can challenge you this. The girl who has been kept pure, who nobody has touched, a man will prefer that. But this same attractive girl, or even more attractive, but who has slept with every man in the village, no man would want that. You'll be like, hey, you have seen her vagina. Oh, you also seen her vagina. How is it, man? How did it taste, man? What did you do, man? Oh, you put it there, you put it. Imagine after he gets married and 10, 20 guys are walking by. You remember how I gave her up the ass and how she swallowed my load? Come on, man. You wouldn't want a wife like that. You wouldn't want a woman like that. Okay. Now, I know. You'll say, what about the man? Coming to that. Coming. Okay. So, come. Okay. Let me drink one more. Okay, wait. So now, better. Okay. So I told you the village. You'll say this is the modern age. Okay. In the modern age, the man, he prefers a female. Okay, he prefers, one is either for sex or he'll prefer a female for marriage. Okay, means as a life partner. This client wants not a girl for marriage. Right now, he wants a girl to have fun because he has urges. He has this thing. Full day is working and earning money. Full day is focusing on his goal. Full day is focusing on his physique. So now he wants a girl. So obviously he'd want a girl who he can remove his sexual urges or frustration, whatever. So now there are 2 types of girls. One is the girl who goes to the gym, keeps fit, shows herself on Instagram, advertises herself, promotes herself, because she is like, oh, I need to be relevant in the dating market. So let me show a little bit here to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, but remember this. When a girl selects a guy, she will never choose a guy who is earning lesser than her. Even I have this client, this female, who is my client and friend from so many years. She is an athlete. She's a runner. She's a Muay Thai fighter. She's a boxer. She's everything. She gives herself fantastically fit. She's very attractive. She has been in the media cover. She has been into movies as a side actress. She's also very successful in her career. Well, guess what? Not a single guy that she has dated is poor. Not a single guy. Not a single guy who she has dated is physically unattractive. Not a single guy who she has dated is a dumb fuck. She's attractive, she wants a guy to be attractive. She is rich, she wants a guy to be rich. She has a good physique, she wants a guy to be good. She wants everything that she is from a guy, but even better. So her standard is everything that I am, but even better. But guess what? What is her drawback? Why is she still single? It is because she has crossed 40. When you cross 40, your value decreases. Why? Because you can't give birth. You have opened your legs and this and that to maybe not everyone, but to a couple of people. So what do you think? A guy who has everything you have, he has a whole selection. Now you'll say, girls also have a big selection. Man, in fact, girls have an abundance of guys. Girls have an abundance of guys. Guys have a scarcity. That's why if a girl creates an Instagram account or social media account, 10,000, 100,000 guys will desperate. I love you. They'll write poetry and all that. But those are low class. Because they can't get a female in the real world. They want the easy way out, digital. So Tinder is just like this. One copy-paste statement or paragraph or poem you can send to 10,000 girls. And even if they reject, you don't feel anything because you're just randomly sending. So low-class men approach women like that. And that is the abundance that the girls have. They have low-class crap coming to them. Even OnlyFans, if you have 10,000 followers, those are cheap 10,000 followers. A classy man, a successful man he will not need all this. Like, for example, me, I don't need, even though people say I look ugly, I look hideous, I look like a freak and all that. No, because I have a steady stream of girls. I have had the experience and I have the money, I have the position, I have the intelligence, I have the personality, I have the physique. I can get girls. Very easy. Okay. So girls have an overabundance. Guys, on the other hand, if a guy puts his photograph like this or like this, he will not get girls dying for him. No, he has to physically approach. So even though he has scarcity, he will always have quality. Now, he can go for a cheap female. Okay, he can go for female who is like desperate, like how my client, he got this girl, low self-esteem, ready to give him blowjob on just the first meeting and swallow and ready to be his slave and his maid and everything else. She is low quality. But he is searching these only for sex, for fun. So it's a dating market. So these are not high value females. And even if they are expensive, there were a couple of really expensive like Russians and British and Brazilians. Very expensive. They want to go to expensive places. So they are in the market to be pampered. They want these men to take care or they're searching for simps. But he knows his budget. If his budget is Lexus, he'll not go for a Rolls Royce. Because end of the day, pussy is pussy. Sorry to say, but that is how it is. But if he wanted marriage, never he would go for such a girl. Now this female I told you, she's successful, everything. She's not a bad charactered female. She's not a loose woman. Like, she's not sleeping with every single man. Sometimes, there have been times where for a year she has not had sex. 2 years she has not had sex. Because she wants a quality man. But she'll never get a life partner. Why? Her expectations are way too high. She wants the looks of Chris Hemsworth. She wants the bank balance of Bill Gates. She wants the success of Elon Musk. She wants the character of Jesus Christ. I am exaggerating a bit, but she wants perfection in all these areas. She wants him to be understanding. She wants him to be broad-minded. She wants him to be mature. So, perfection. You know, if sometimes when I listen to her, I begin to ask myself, so where is the imperfection? She wants a guy with six-pack abs. She wants a guy who's muscular. She wants a guy who is an alpha male. She wants a guy who is smart at his work. She wants a guy who is rich, who has enough money. She wants a guy who is independent. She wants a guy who is broad-minded. Where is the imperfection? Not one single point. Even sex should be amazing. Even the mental chemistry should be amazing. She doesn't want a single fucking area where he's imperfect. In fact, sometimes she tells me, oh, I get so turned on by this UFC fighter. Khabib is so amazing. Well, do you know Khabib as a husband, he is bloody this thing like a master. His wife is like a slave. Nobody has seen his wife. And his wife has to literally be like hidden, not going out, not meeting in a strict, hardcore Islam. Do you want a husband like that? She talks about, oh, look at this guy. For example, a guy like Alistair Overeem or Brock Lesnar. Wow, look at the muscles. Look at the six-pack. Well, guess what? Brock Lesnar and Alistair Overeem, maybe they're sleeping with 10,000 females. 10,000. Brock Lesnar is an exception to the rule. But his wife, Sable, listens to him like a pet, like a like a pet animal. She also had a colorful past, but she worships him. She looks after him. You can check a little bit of research you do. While Alistair Overeem, his beautiful wife is nothing but like a glorified maid. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alistair Overeem has plenty of women. He's a superstar. He's a mega star. I'm telling you, such guys, if they go out, even if they go out with their wife and they say 2, 3 girls, the girl with her daughter will come. It's like that. So she's searching for such extreme perfection. She is not imperfect. She is perfect in all ways, but her age. That is number one. Number two is nobody identifies her as marriage material. They identify her as sex, as fun, but not as marriage material. So same thing with my client. He's looking for fun. He's not looking for marriage material. But this female is offering him not only sex, no strings attached, plus she'll be a housewife, plus she'll be a mother, plus she'll take care of him. I told him, boss, listen, she's giving you all this because she wants to be your wife, because she wants to be like a mother to you. And these nicey girls, these nicey girls who are so sacrificing, they are actually wolves in sheep clothing. They are very insecure. They are very desperate females who want a guy very badly. And once they get a guy, they will trap him. See, once she knows where he stays, once she knows where he works, once she knows the car he drives, and once she has given him her body and she has taken, you think she's going to keep quiet and just allow him to do whatever shit he wants? No fucking way. She is going to stalk him. She's going to cry. She's going to be like a sticky glue, like, one of those sticky items that you try to remove and it sticks somewhere else. She's not going to let go of him. She will beg, she'll cry. And who knows if she's psychotic. I've had such females. They'll come to your workplace. They'll come to stand in front of your car. They will cry in front of your house. They'll make a scene in front of the building, the colony. They will never leave you. In fact, they are so low self-esteem that if they see you with another girl, they'll come in front of, oh, I love you. And yeah. I told him, do you want all this? Do you want this excess baggage? Best is the female who just has sex. Okay, bye, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Because he just wants to have fun. See, I'm not one of those holy-poly coaches. You want for fun, I'll guide you for fun. You want for marriage, I'll guide you for marriage. Okay, so he is looking for fun. He's not looking for marriage. If it was marriage, totally another girl. Not this girl at all. No way, not this girl. Because, and why massive red flag? See, if a girl gives you a blowjob on the first date itself, that means you don't have to work hard for it. And I told him this, if she gave you a blowjob on the first date itself, on the first meeting, means she has done it many times before. Many times before. And why would a girl do this many times before? Is because she has very low self-esteem, very low self-value, and she doesn't respect herself. Because let's say there is one female who will give you a blowjob after 10 meetings. One other girl who will be like, sheesh, yeah, if I'm competing with so many other girls who After 10 meetings, the guy will choose one. After 10 meetings. So I'll give him a blowjob after the 5th meeting. So if I give him what he wants, he'll stick with me and not with that girl. So this particular girl, she's like, sheesh, he met me, he may not like me. I'll make sure I give him so much of pleasure, he will want to be with me. So she gave him every single thing she had in one go. Now she has nothing else left to give. She has put all her cards on the table. Here, take everything. There's nothing more left, man. So I told him, if a girl gives you everything so easily, means she has been doing this many times. She has very low self-esteem. And remember, there's no such thing as free lunch. There is no such thing. Any girl who gives you everything, she will want something. They are human beings. Just as a guy who keeps giving cash and keeps giving you attention, keeps giving you everything, he tries to portray as a goody-goody guy. He's not actually a goody-goody guy. He's giving you everything because he wants to get what he wants. Once you give him what he wants, and this has happened to my ex-girl who was with me for very long. She really loved me, but I was not in a lovey-dovey marriage phase. Finally, she decided never to go for any other guy. This one particular guy, 11 years he chased her. 11 years. Bought her things, met her parents, be nice to her relatives, was always goody with her. Once she finally caved in and said, okay, fine, I'll marry you. She gave him what she wanted, sex and love and everything. Now he got what he wanted. And finally now he said, so many years I gave you so many things I want. He started demanding. And now he has 4 other wives. Muslim guy, 4 other wives. He wants the newness of a new relationship. This is old model now. So, no free lunch. Now, coming to the conclusion. So, I told him not to go for a girl. So, now you will ask me, so Loy, which type of girl that he should go for? I always tell people, when something is too good to be true, it's generally the case. Don't go for something that is too good to be true. Something that has no, like take for free, eat for free, everything for free. Keep away. Where you know the price for something, you buy this, you pay this much. You take this, you go for that. And go for something that has a little bit of value, self-worth. A girl who openly tells you, you can fuck 100 girls if you want when you're with me, no problem. Means her values, there is no value. There is no, forget, family values. She doesn't have her own value. Tell me which girl or guy will be okay. You're walking with a girl or a guy and someone comes and smooches them and all that and you'll be like, hey, that's cool. No, you'll be like, fuck you, man. This is mine. That sense of belonging, that sense of value, that sense of respect should be there. See, I married my wifey. She only had, I think she was married twice before and she had one boyfriend, which is puppy love. That's it. I know for a fact she is not on social media. She is not interested in men. She doesn't, social media currency. She doesn't show her face photograph like some of her friends or relatives on every single post. She's like this rare diamond, which is kept. And I know I can trust her. You'll say, oh, she's like your maid. I work, I earn, and I give her everything that she needs. She has access to the bank account. She can buy whatever she wants. But I've been smart. I chose a female with low maintenance value, low expectations, which I can easily match. So that is why, with whatever I earn, okay, she's having a life of a queen. If you make a smart choice, you will be happy. You make a dumb fuck choice, you'll pay the price. You buy a Toyota, you pay the maintenance of a Toyota. You buy a Lexus, you pay the maintenance of a Lexus. You buy a Ferrari or a expensive racing car, you pay that. You buy a Rolls Royce or Bugatti, you pay for that. What is your budget, boss? What is your budget? Go according to that. And where females are concerned, I know, you'll say life is not fair. My dear, life was never meant to be fair. Biologically, if you look just biology, you are giving birth to a child. not men. Men can have sex with 10,000 females, they'll never get pregnant. Women have sex with one guy, she can get pregnant. And once after you get pregnant, your value goes down. It's unfair. But when nature and biology has chosen this role for you, can you change it? Transgender people are busy trying to change it. Doesn't work. Look, I'm not trying to tell you how you should live your life. I'm not trying to tell you, oh, you be submissive. No, live your life as per your values the way you want. That female who's in her 40s, she feels incomplete. I can sense it. She feels incomplete that she doesn't have someone to love. She feels incomplete that she'll never have a child. She feels incomplete that she'll never have a family. That's the price she has to pay. She can convince the world that she's, I am fulfilled. I don't need to bend over for any. Yeah. You can say whatever you want. Who are you fooling? It's not me. I don't care. You're fooling yourself. We all as human beings, we want a family at the end. Her mother, father, very good people. Very, very good people. She got those values, but her lifestyle choices that she made was different. She has had bad experience with men. But one man doesn't represent 3 billion or 4 billion men. And the problem is because she kept her expectations way too high and her selection process has been rotten. You want the sun, moon, and like it's like, for example, my wife has so many limitations and so many plus points. But I know what is important for me. I don't want her to be sexy. I don't want her to have a perfect figure. I don't want her to be perfect in bed. There are so many things I didn't want from her. I didn't want her to have high education. I didn't want her to be super intelligent. So I'm ready to sacrifice so many other things. I just wanted a homemaker. I wanted a mother. I wanted mother for my child. I wanted someone to take care of me, cook and clean and be a friend who I can trust. My whole bank account, don't touch a single penny. Don't have very high expectations. I got what I wanted because I was very clear about it. Very, very clear. All she wanted was good husband, loyal husband, forget your past. Okay, you are a playboy. Now be a good man. Just work and take care of us. And she feels so happy when I take her and the baby and buy them whatever they like within their expectation. Like my baby will not go to her and buy a $300 toy. She'll buy a $4, $5 toy. I can meet that expectation every single day. So that is why even my daughter, she studies in a simple local high school. She doesn't go to international school. She mingles around with simple poor people, not with the rich high class people. It's being smart. So I told the same thing to my client and thankfully he followed my advice and now he has slowly said bye-bye to this girl because she is a massive red flag. I told him, go to a place, a restaurant or a joint where you know the price for the products or services you're taking. If something is for free, take everything for free. No. There is hidden cost. Just as social media has hidden cost, just as anything that is too good to be true has a hidden cost, nothing in life is for free. There is no such thing as free lunch. Okay? So that's what I wanted to leave you with. You tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay, you tell me if what I said was the right thing. And you let me know your questions. Feel free. You can tell you're a male chauvinistic pig. What if your daughter is like, I will answer each and every question. I'll not feel offended by it. Okay? So that's what I had to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. I love to read what you have to say. But yeah, at least give me something. Don't say you bad words and this and that. That doesn't make any sense. Then you'll be blocked and deleted. But if you can give me a logical argument, fine, we can have a dialogue. All right? This is what I have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off.